Imagine looking at the moon through a telescope and spotting strange, bright, swirling patterns, almost like someone took a cosmic paintbrush and doodled across the lunar surface. These aren't craters, mountains, or lava flows. They're called lunar swirls, one of the moon's biggest mysteries. What are these beautiful, ghostly marks, and why do they exist? Let's dive into the strange story of lunar swirls. Lunar swirls are bright, curvy, sometimes spiraling patches on the moon's surface. The most famous one is Reiner Gamma, which stretches over 70 kilometers, looking like a glowing, twisted signature. Unlike craters that form from asteroid impacts or mountains that rise from volcanic activity, swirls don't have any obvious explanation. They don't follow the usual rules of lunar geology. In fact, they overlap craters and other features, meaning they appeared much later than the surface beneath them. Astronomers first spotted these strange features centuries ago through telescopes. But with modern spacecraft, like NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, we've been able to see them in incredible detail. Surprisingly, they appear in multiple places across the moon, often associated with magnetic anomalies, small regions where the moon's crust still holds a magnetic field, even though the moon as a whole doesn't have a global magnetic shield like Earth. So, what could cause these strange patterns? Scientists have a few theories. 1. Magnetic shielding theory. These areas of crustal magnetism might deflect the solar wind, streams of charged particles from the sun. Normally, solar wind darkens the lunar surface over time through a process called space weathering. But where the magnetic field is strong enough, it protects the soil, keeping it brighter. 2. Comet impact theory. Another idea suggests that cometary impacts left behind both the magnetic anomalies and the swirly patterns. The impact of a comet's charged particles could have altered the surface in unusual ways. 3. Underground geology. Some researchers think swirls could be linked to underground lava tubes or buried structures that create magnetic hotspots, though this idea is still under debate. You might wonder, why should we care about pretty swirls on the moon? Well, they tell us something fundamental about how planetary surfaces evolve when bombarded by solar wind and cosmic radiation. Understanding lunar swirls can also help future astronauts. If these magnetic anomalies really do shield against solar radiation, they could become natural safe zones for bases or instruments on the moon. Imagine setting up a lunar habitat right in the protective glow of a swirl. The moon still holds countless mysteries, and lunar swirls are like cryptic signatures left by forces we're only beginning to understand. Are they solar shields, comet scars, or something else entirely? Until we explore these regions up close, the swirls remain one of the moon's most captivating puzzles. So next time you gaze at the moon, remember, it's not just gray dust and craters. It's also home to glowing patterns, painted by the cosmos itself. Would you live in a lunar swirl base one day? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.